Elephants and cats are not at all the same. Cats are small and quick, and we often have them in our houses. There are a lot of big, strong elephants in the wild and in zoos. Even though these things are different, they have one interesting thing in common. Cats and elephants both have big toes. In other words, they walk on their toes or fingers. Let us look into what digitigrade means and how it impacts these animals. What does digitigrade really mean? Digitigrade is a word for the way an animal moves. It is called digitigrade when an animal walks on its toes. There is a difference between this and plantigrade animals, which walk on all fours rather than two. Animals that walk on the tips of their toes, like horses and deer, are also not the same. Horses and deer often have feet. How cats walk. Cats are great examples of animals that use their digits to move. Cats walk on their toes when you watch them. They don't have any heels on the ground. This way of going is good for them in many ways. For starters, it makes them very quiet. They can sneak up on their prey without making a lot of noise because they walk on their toes. It also helps them move fast. They can move faster and turn corners better when they are on their toes. You can use this to hunt or get away from danger. How a cat's paw works. If you want to know how cats walk, look at their paws. The front feet of a cat have 5 toes, and the back feet have 4. Each toe has a sharp tip that can be pulled back. Cats use these claws to catch and hold on to their food. Cats have soft pads on their toes that protect them from pain. These pads take the pain away. They make it less painful for the cat when its feet hit the ground. For better sound and less work, this helps them move. The way elephants walk. It's also true for elephants, but not in the same way that cats are. Elephants walk on their toes when they walk, but they have a unique trait that helps them hold their huge weight. Behind their feet, elephants have a big pad of fat. This pad is like a pillow. It cushions their heavy steps and makes it easier for them to walk. How an elephant's foot is put together. Their back feet have 3 toes and their front feet have 4. Their toes are not as obvious as cats. This is because their skin is thick and tough. It's important that they have a fat pad under their heel. It helps the elephant walk more easily and holds its weight. Things cats and elephants have in common. Even though cats and elephants are very different, the way they walk, digitigrade, is a bit like how humans walk. The shock-absorbing properties of their foot pads help both animals. This makes it easier and quieter to walk. Both animals can move faster and more smoothly when they walk on their toes. What makes cats and elephants different? Even though these things are alike, they are also very different in many ways. Elephants are big and heavy, but cats are small and light. In other words, their wants and skills are different. Cats, for instance, need to be quick killers. They can sneak up on their prey and pounce quickly because they walk backwards. On the other hand, elephants have to hold a lot of weight. They can carry their huge bodies and walk long distances without getting tired because they walk on their toes. Benefits of evolution. Cats and elephants both walk on their hind legs, but for different reasons. For cats, being digitigrade makes them better hunters. They are better at stalking food because they move quickly and quietly. Being digitigrade helps elephants deal with their big size. Their padded feet make going easier by lowering the force of their weight. How walking digitigrades changes behavior. The way an animal walks changes how it acts. Digitigrade walking is a way for cats to move quickly and quietly. This makes them great hunters. They can sneak up on their food and not be seen. This also lets them get away quickly if they need to. Different things happen to elephants when they walk with their feet flat on the ground. The pads on their feet let them walk a long way to find food and water. As well, it helps them sneak through the forest without being heard. Elephants are very quiet when they move, even though they are very big. This helps them talk to each other and stay away from animals that could hurt them. Other animals that digest food. Animals that don't have toes aren't just cats and elephants. They're not the only ones who walk on their toes. As an example, dogs are digitigrade. They're quick and quiet, so they walk on their toes. This helps them stay safe and hunt. This is also true for birds. Some birds, like those that hunt on the ground, walk on their toes. They can move quickly and catch food when they walk on their toes. Even though cats and elephants look very different, they both have one thing in common. They are digitigrade. They walk with their toes up. This makes cats better hunters because they can be quiet and quick. This helps elephants move long distances and hold up their big bodies. Figuring out how these animals walk helps us understand how they behave and how they evolved. Digitigrades have an interesting trait that helps them live and do well in their environments. They can walk. Thanks for watching. We're glad you joined us to learn more about cats and deepen your bond with them. If you enjoyed the video and want to share it with your fellow cat lovers, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, remember to turn on notifications so you won't miss our new videos. Until next time, stay with cats. Goodbye.